Bitch, I want some money like the motherfucking church. This shit rehearsed. Bitch, I want some money like the motherfucking church. You gotta make a way. You gotta make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk. I'm thinking bigger plates. Tired of hustling every day. That's why I make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk. I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm tired of selling drugs. I want some real estate. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Make that money that legal way. I know that feeling great. Eat up each and every day. You try to make a way. You try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. It's my birthday. Bitch, it's my birthday. It's my birthday, bitch. It's my birthday. Bitch, it's my birthday, bitch. Bitch, it's my birthday. What you gonna do for my birthday? Bitch, it's my birthday. My birthday. Them bitches in my birthday. Nigga, bitch, it's my birthday. What you gonna do for my birthday? It's my birthday. Job, love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. They say, it's your birthday? Yeah, it's my birthday. And how old are you on this day? I'm 23. I'm 23. And it's today your birthday? Yes, it is. You know it is. And how old are you on this day? I'm 23. I'm 23. Face says, go, 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 go. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Bitch, it's my birthday. Bitch, it's my birthday. What y'all on, man? Y'all ready to get it started, man? We had a good laugh last night, man. Speaking on Drake ass, we had a good laugh last night. We had a good ass birthday. I think the city would be better. We wouldn't have all these little young niggas running around on these blocks. They'd be in the building and not invading nobody's space, not doing none of this bullshit on the streets. You know, in the projects, we had to have permission to do shit, nigga. I'm from the Smoke Dog. What's the word? What's the word? You know, I'm from the projects too, Joe. 35th Federal, 3519 the Kingdom, 3519 the Kingdom. For real. I'm a low end baby too, man. Michael Reese Hospital. You hear me? I used to get up and go hoop right there on 59th Shields at the little school, the gym. Walking from 55th. I done stayed all over the low end, man. 54th in Calumet. 47th in Drexel. Dorchester. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I done been all over the motherfucking city. Damn, my motherfucking lie gotta be tweaking or something. They most definitely, if they ain't want you there, you couldn't be there. And the crackheads was doing dope. We had our dope fiends, the crackheads doing S. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wasn't nothing like them projects, boy. Go in there, get you a big bag of no limit in the envelope. They don't know about the weed. The envelope being so fucking stuffed that it's staple clothes, nigga. For sure. I had a great Thanksgiving. Man. Everything been going good for the birthday. Y'all. It's my birthday. Titch, what's that word? Titch, check this out, man. Tell me if you fucking with this, man. Bitch. Look, I'm just feeling it. Beats coming on, I be talking. They be like, nigga, you think you the I say, look, you ain't. She get mad, try to switch. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way. I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up every day, looking try to but I'm from the shop and I get low. Better watch your nigga got a little bit of cash. You better his ass cause the nigga get a bag. Swag through the CEI, niggas hella mad. They don't niggas get cash. Let's be coke and weed, you can't fuck with me. I hustle too damn hard. Bitch, I get money like I crack cars. Big bang roll, this shit can't fold. And this shit don't fold. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way. I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up every day, looking, try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way. I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up each and every day and try to make a way. Get up at 5, rub me on, I'm like lotion. In the light, get the flicking. Baby girl, what's the deal? She like, can we chill? I say, I'ma keep it real. Me and you been smashing, but you know the bag come first. This shit rehearsed. Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work? We don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Get your big goof ass out of here, nigga. Let me see. Wow. Bitch. Look, I'm just think y'all heard. Beats coming on, I be talking shit. They be like, nigga, you think you the I say, look, you ain't. He get mad, try to switch. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way. I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up every day, looking, try to make a way. You try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my trunk, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. like cat with you.
I'm like, I gotta keep it real. I've been up in the streets trying to get a little cash. Me and you been smashing, but you know the bag. First, this shit be hurry. Gotta get some money like the motherfucking church. Treat me like a jerk, I don't even got no work. But when you come and play, you gon' get paid. I'm thinking money. Bitch and ass, and my swag on, make a nigga check the bag. You be fucking on these niggas like you flexing. I be in this bitch talking like I'm from Texas, but I'm from the Shy, and I get low. Better watch the hoe, cause I bet she a gold. Gripped in the gold, head to toe, I'm getting more. I be flee on the scene, nigga know what it is. They like that nigga got a little bit of cash. You better watch his ass, cause the nigga get a bag. Swag niggas hella mad, they don't niggas get cash. D, coke and weed, you can't fuck with me. I hustle too damn hard. Bitch, I get money like I crack cars. Big bang road, this shit can't fold. Man, this shit don't fold. Man, this shit don't fold. I'm on the interstate. All you feel is hate. Get up every day, look, you try to make a way. You try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my truck, I'm real estate. Making money the legal way, I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up
I was on mute. Money from in Jersey. I was on mute that whole time. You revealed to the court the value you place. Man, ain't that about a
One
bitch?
of the men convicted in the 2018 murder of rapper XXX.
What ain't that about a bitch, man? Yeah, that just blew me, man. You heard that song, Titch? Damn. You heard that song? God damn. This tissue smell like lotion like a motherfucker. Right. Squirt, squirt. Titch, you heard that song? I ain't know this bitch was on mute, man. I've been talking like a motherfucker. I was talking shit, too. I was talking so much shit, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying, y'all. On everything. That's crazy, man. But shit, I know I went to this Drake video, man. They trying to say Drake. They trying to say Drake out here doing murder for hires, y'all. That's what they trying to say. They said Drake paid for dude to get killed, man. This is what they saying. Melanated King, what's the word? What's the word? Opening up all these windows, man. Let me find that motherfucker we did for y'all so I can set this shit up for y'all, man. I gotta play this damn video for you motherfuckers. I ain't scared of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Y'all wanna know what my daughter said to her white teacher? Y'all wanna know what my daughter said to her white teacher, y'all? These motherfucking kids is crazy. My daughter's 6 years old. And guess what she said to her teacher? Guess what she said to her teacher, y'all? Guess what a 6-year-old said to their teacher? No, no, no. I'm smoking weed. It's regular weed, nigga. Loud. It don't need no name. It can whatever name you want to give it, that's what it is. My daughter told her teacher. Man, I don't know what. Don't say she got this shit from me either. She told her teacher. My daughter told her teacher. She got in trouble. And she was talking crazy to her. Where she was basically telling her what she needed to do. And my daughter, 6 years old, gonna tell this lady, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who the fuck taught her that? She didn't get that shit from me. And why would she say that? Why would she say that shit? I was like, oh my God. Hey, Plato, that's what's wrong with you, man. You got a name like Plato. You just a kid, and I don't play though. The teacher white. Yeah, the teacher white. And my daughter told the teacher, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But she ain't get that from me. Y'all know who told her some ignorant shit like that? She ain't get it from me. And she ain't get it from her mama. But she did get it from a family member. Her goddamn granddaddy told her that shit and she remembered it and said the shit in school to the fucking teacher. I tell him, he started laughing. Now they think motherfucker was teaching the kids racism. You feel what I'm saying? Why the fuck would she say that shit? The streets gave me that name. They gave you that name? Man, you don't even look like you in the streets, man. What streets? The Lego streets? Fucking streets you in, nigga. What streets you in? Tell for real, what streets you in? Oh, you took that picture when you was 16 and you 30. You took that picture when you was that age and you 30 now. You need to get out the streets, man. Change your name, man. Let's that was a raw ass Fruit City. I came fast with that one. For sure. Appreciate it. I came fast with that one, didn't I? Oh, everything. Now though, man, Plato, it's time to get out the streets, man. And that energy you putting in the streets, man, you can put that shit in towards the shorties and shit. You feel what I'm saying? You could put that towards the shorties and shit and hope to motivate them and guide them to do the right thing. You see, we once was them, and they gonna be us one day. Still I rise. I want you to look to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, neighbor, still I rise. On the real. The streets is here, G. The streets is dead. Dead like a motherfucker. Oh, it stuck with you though, just like CEE-HOOD stuck with me. All right, respectable, man. I was gonna make the joke of you. You was gonna be the joke of the butt of the joke, man. You was gonna be the butt of the joke. Man, come first. This here hurts. Say, can we spend some time? Say, I'm gonna keep it real, baby. You know the deal. I've been out here in the streets. Yeah, me been smashing, but you know the bag come first. Dude definitely gets no girls. Who? Who? I left the game. I love the game. Or left. I kind of figured you were saying when Cabrini Green went down. I got out the game 10 years ago. 10 years ago, man. Got out the game 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They tried to call me. They want me to come back and do some coaching and shit. I ain't got time for that shit no more. I'm a retired. I just watch the game now, baby. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you know how you used to run the game? Nigga just watch that shit now, man. Nigga don't be on nothing, man. It's fucked up out here, bro. For real, for real. It's all this, the way of getting money and how nigga used to get money, that shit dead. So you will have to adapt more possibly a spot, a trap spot, or working off the phone. Ain't nobody standing outside. First off, a nigga probably, goddamn it, go to a gas station or a corner store that sell blunts just off the strength of, I'm gonna run into some motherfuckers who smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass my number out to these few motherfuckers around here. I got buddy and them, they gonna slide my number out. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping on that end. But the whole thing is, this what niggas don't understand. Niggas ain't trying. It's niggas still getting money, man. I know for a fact this niggas on the trap side still getting money. But they worried about niggas around them plotting on them. A nigga let you run up a bag. Oh man, he got 2 pounds right now. He ain't no shit. And they'll help you. They'll send customers your way, everything. You work your way up to 5 to 6 to 7, 8 pounds. Niggas plotting on you. You could sell a pound or two. Nigga even help. They gonna smoke with you. They gonna try to help. You feel what I'm saying? But once you get up there to them numbers, now they plotting on you. And they ain't gonna try to hustle and do nothing with the money. You know what they gonna do? They gonna jag that shit. It go like that all the motherfucking time, man. Facts. What's the word? What's the word, man? Welcome to Sunday service, man. Welcome to Sunday service. It go like that all the motherfucking time, man. Nigga robbed the nigga who committed and doing something, hitting the shorties and shit. Probably go to the store early in the morning, all the little shorties at the stores with their parents and a motherfucker giving them dollars and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't know shit about that. And this why the game fucked up out here. Niggas don't know how to give back. Niggas is selfish nowadays. And a lot of these niggas can't be hustlers because they too busy being junkies. It don't make no goddamn sense, all these little niggas out here getting high like this, man, off these pills. Niggas getting high off these pills, all these drugs and doing all this different shit. They doing all these different shit, man. These little niggas is ridiculous, man. The year 2025, y'all see 2024 was the year of exposure. All the snitches and everything got exposed. A lot of the snitches and shit got exposed this year. The year 2025, motherfuckers gonna be fighting to survive around this motherfucker. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Motherfuckers gonna be out here fighting to survive, trying to figure out any and everything they can do, snaking their own people out, their own partners, mamas. It's gonna be mamas and daughters getting into it. They fucking the same niggas. Daddies and sons getting into it. They fucking the same bitches, beefing with each other, going at it. I'm telling y'all finna see this shit. 2025, y'all think 2024 crazy? 2025 finna be fucked up. Watch. Mark my words, y'all. And it's only gonna be fucked up for the motherfucking people who don't want to live a legal lifestyle. All of the model citizens and shit, they gonna have to be fighting to protect themselves when you go to work. Niggas breaking in your house, plotting on you. This the year of survival, man. 2025. Watch what I tell you. You gotta learn how to survive in order to adapt to make it to see 2026 on life. Watch what I tell y'all. Motherfuckers y'all don't even see none of the shit coming. Especially, them robots, all that shit, nigga. Pay attention, man. Bruh. It's gonna be three motherfuckers in the fucking three motherfuckers in the restaurant and a robot. Watch what I tell you. So a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna have jobs. Once that shit get to kicking in and all this shit, man. Yeah, everybody like, yeah, Trump finna do this, Trump finna do that. Trump ain't finna do nothing. Not right now. The first thing on Trump agenda is to get rid of all these legal motherfuckers. I don't know how the fuck y'all ain't see that shit when the motherfuckers was fighting each other on 61st. And the police had to come out there. It was now a crime scene. Y'all ain't see that shit? Y'all ain't see that shit? Man, shit finna be fucked up out here, y'all. And y'all ain't paying attention. Too busy kicking it, man. That bitch with that fat ass got you in a fucking daze, nigga. What you gonna do when your job tell you you got the option to get this? Look, there's so much stuff going on. We no longer doing IDs. You gonna have to get a biological ID, meaning they gonna have something that could point at you, your hand or something, and get your all your medical records and all that shit, man. They doing that shit already, y'all. I don't be wanting to get into this shit, man. This a real conversation. I don't be wanting to get into this shit. This shit is all coming, man. And people don't even know what the fuck going on because they too busy worried about who going to jail and who shot who. I gotta put these titles like this and do this shit in order to get a big crowd. Cause once I just say something like this, y'all, they ain't gonna just come in and listen to this shit. They might come as the hours go by. I could guarantee at least a G. About 1,000 motherfuckers. If I do an hour live on YouTube, I can get like 1,000 people in there all together. It probably won't be 1,000 when I get off, but as people will come watch the videos, that's how they do this shit. Yeah, man. So I be seeing all that shit and hearing all this shit, man, and paying attention, just soaking it in. Elon Musk gonna be y'all president on Baywatch. Elon Musk in a couple of years. Who's to say 4 years? We don't know where the world gonna be at in 4 years. 4 years from now. So from 2025, well 20 from on 2028, we don't know where the world gonna be at. What type of state we gonna be in? Who the fuck gonna be the next motherfucker that rolls up and everybody following and wanna support? We don't know. What do we know? Shit, who's to say they ain't got a new? It's a new strand of that shit out, y'all. I don't even like saying the name. Y'all could say the names, but I ain't gonna say the name. I'll tell y'all. It's a new strand of that shit out. That did. Power on. Y'all put the rest with it. It's a new strand of did out. Y'all don't know that shit though. And they trying to say them shots. It's the response. They say it's the shots is the reason where it's been a high outbreak in all these deaths that's going on. All this shit on the news, y'all. Y'all don't even watch the news, man. Y'all don't watch the news. Cause y'all have been came on here and told me some shit like this. Started it like, hey Hood, did you know y'all don't be watching this shit and seeing this shit? And then after I just told y'all, y'all gonna start seeing this shit everywhere. I be seeing a lot of shit a day or two before it happens for the story get big and shit. Of course, everybody gonna see some big motherfuckers, a big event going on if it's live and shit. But I'm talking about stories that just be coming out of nowhere that wasn't big at first. I be done seen them already on the news and all this shit and scrolling through YouTube and all this shit, man. When American Crime is talking about Drake and fucking XXX murder for hire and all that shit, man. When they talking about shit like that, man, they tried to tell you something. And it seemed like they at all the motherfucking they at all the motherfucking celebrities right now. They going at all they ass on everything. Me too. Shit. Me too. The fuck? Stop playing with me. I swear to God. Oh my mama. Swear to God. Stop playing with me. I swear to God. On my mama. On my mama. What's the word? Yeah, I knew I was muted. Somebody was just right here. See, y'all know I can't let y'all hear everything. Stop playing with me. For real. Can't let y'all hear everything. Smoke me some motherfucking weed with y'all. I'm already giving y'all all this motherfucking game, and you niggas don't even appreciate this shit. You don't know who getting it the worst. They shitting on Diddy. I lost my job at the time for that shit. Yeah, 10 a G, 20 $20 a tray 5. Alright. I had to break the weed down, y'all. Break down. Psych. Don't nobody care, man. You still gang banging. You still fucking gang banging, man. Grow the fuck up. Go get some money, man. Psych, nobody cares, man. If you want to stay over here and be on the channel and be cool, man, just be cool. You ain't got to do all this trying to get some attention and all this. Brother, we don't really care about that. Everybody is looking at your comments and looking at stuff like, what's wrong with dude? I could have easily deleted you and blocked you and all that. I ain't doing that, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Act like your mama love you and raised you the right way. Conduct yourself right out here in public, man. Everything you doing on this internet is a reflection of your mama. So you doing stuff like this, we understand how your mama is and who raised you. So come on, man. Be acceptable. Shout out to the UK, man. We got a lot of motherfuckers in the UK that rock and roll with CEE-HOOD. Globally known. You hear me? CEE-HOOD, globally known, god damn it. On everything. Yeah, this nigga acting like he was raised by wolves. On life. Acting like you was raised by wolves. He in that gang banging like a motherfucker. Don't nobody in real life you wouldn't even ever do none of this shit, man. So why would we believe you gang banging over the internet? You not tough. You not like that. You a melted popsicle. Ray Stansberry, what's the word? What's the word? We know you soft. You a rotten tomato. A melted popsicle. Some melted chocolate. You soft. You want to gang bang. Cut it out. For real, for real. Just stop it, man. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. It's my motherfucking birthday, nigga. Fuck is wrong with him? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. What you gonna do for my birthday? What you gonna do? Yeah. I don't even know the song. I just know my birthday. That bitch went crazy on that song. I like this. I like that song. Is that gay? Cause I like that Lotto song. Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Is y'all Bluetooth trying to tell me liking that song is gay? Is that gay? Cause I like that song. I need to know. What you gonna do for my birthday? What you gonna do? What is it? Tell me something, man. Y'all ain't saying shit. Let me know. The fuck? Would I be bogus if I pulled up banging that shit? No. I like that song. I like it for her. She went crazy. To say that she didn't, you'll be a motherfucking hater, man. Like y'all act like y'all wasn't running around here listening to shit, nigga. Y'all was listening to Sexy Red, all that shit, nigga. Say that shit, nigga. Stop. What the fuck? That shit ain't gay, nigga. That's music, nigga. It'd be gay if you was twerking and doing all the shit that they doing to the song now. Then that's gay. But just listening to it, that's riding that shit, bang. Can't take that shit away from him. Can't take that away, baby. You can't take it away, baby. Nah, hey, Tony Benz, facts. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Not one motherfucking time. Shit. We gonna take that to the motherfucking bank, nigga. You ain't lying with that one. Hallelujah. Glory. 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 I wanna say glory. 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 Faces. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all act like y'all don't like that type of shit, man. Y'all be wanting to look at the. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Tell the truth and stop lying. How many of y'all know somebody that you will catch them in a lie, and now they gotta add another lie to the lie, and by the time you finish talking to them, they done told goddamn it 50 lies in 5 minutes. In the hood, I don't gonna say in the hood, but on my block, we call them, on my old block, we used to call them free lies. Like, why you come up to me and tell me these free lies, G? You just told me all these free lies, G. You just told me a free lie. Come on, man. You just told me a free lie, bro. Why? Not the free lie to be even talking about a send off. You know how you send a motherfucker off, Tony, man. Anybody from Chicago know what I'm talking about when I'm like, man, I sent this ass off. I be doing that out here, right? They be like, man, why you lied, man? And I'm laughing. They like, damn, why you lie? You lying. I'm like, nah, in Chicago, we call that sending a motherfucker off. So I just sent you dead the fuck off and kept it pimping. Oh, man, man. This shit crazy. Yeah, that girl fine. That girl fine. We can't take that away from her. I be forgetting I ain't from Chicago. I mean, I ain't from Atlanta. So me living out here and I be saying shit and they don't be understanding what I'm saying or doing shit. They be like, boy, you crazy as hell. That nigga crazy. That nigga hell, man. That nigga hell. All the girls be laughing. You funny as hell. Bitch, I don't want to fuck you. I'm cool. Try to get close to me and find out my business. I'm cool, baby. What type of nigga I am. You know what type of nigga I am? Type of nigga that don't want to know you, bitch. Now be the fuck gone. Be the fuck gone. Unless you got some motherfucking money. Some motherfucking money. What's the word? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Once again, like I told y'all, man, it's my birthday. What you gonna do for my birthday? I need a chaser. Y'all gonna have me fucked up on the live. Y'all gonna have me fucked up on the live. What you gonna do for my birthday? What you gonna do for real? Y'all trying to get me fucked up on my birthday? I finna go get a chaser, a lemonade. Yeah. Trapping like a motherfucker, nigga. I be hustling. Broke ass bitch, tell me not. Trapping like a motherfucker, nigga. I be hustling. Broke ass bitch can tell me nothing. I'm hustling. Let's see. What's the word of the day, y'all? What we learned today? Hey, get that Coke out that freezer for $1. Yeah. Did you know that if you put a wet paper towel, a cold paper towel, no, I don't go to work till tomorrow. A cold paper towel around your drink, and you put that motherfucker in the freezer, it's like it turns into like it keep the motherfucking drink cold. A compressor for the with the air and shit. What the fuck it is again? An ice bag is something like an ice bag. Yeah. Huh? Shit, mm. My hours got long at the other job. That shit finna go crazy. I finna have to be there at 6 o'clock and get off down at 1, 2, go home, lay down for an hour or two, and gotta be at work at 4:30. Monday through Friday. And only work one job on Wednesdays. That shit finna be crazy. I gotta get used to that. So that's why I've been doing what I've been doing. That's why I be popping on early like that in the mornings and shit. Cause I'm preparing myself to stay up. Cause I'm finna have to stay up. Shit. Be at work, god damn it. Shit, come the top of the year. I gotta start staying later and doing that shit. Top of the year, new quarter. It's a job though. You can't trip, man. I used to like getting off at 12. I can go home and lay down 3:30. Alan Keith, your mama's a dump, and your daddy you don't even know him on life. That's why you get your name Alan Keith, because Alan Keith could be Alan or Keith could be your daddy. So that's why your mama gave you that name. You know both of them too, don't you? Both of them your daddy. Alan and Keith is your daddy. You 35 years old. They tired of your ass. You a smart man, G. Nah. What's the word though, man? Some people can't take me. I can't take some people. But one thing I'm not gonna do is hate you. I'm not gonna hate you for being you. I'm just gonna let you know you a bitch ass nigga, psych. You ain't no trenches news. You gotta start snitching. Keefy D is Pappy. I know what you is. You's a motherfucking shit starter. That's what you is. Keefy D, yo, did. Stop smoking. I would stop smoking, but your mama keep calling me about your motherfucking dirty ass. She wants you to move out the fucking house. I'm tired of hearing about that shit. I just come over there. I'll be trying to get my dick sucked. She keeps stopping and complaining about your bitch ass. You hear me? So I'm telling you, man to man, get the fuck on. Move. Get your ass home somewhere. You fucking up me and your mom. Your mama gotta have a life too. You bitch ass nigga. That's why you're streaming at 50. I ain't tripping. How old I am. I got what you want. That's what I do know. I got a platform that you want. You want your platform to be like mine, or all this, or you want to do what I'm doing, but you can't do that. You know why? You ain't built for this shit. You a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Your mama smoke coke and suck dick at the same time. Your daddy do the same thing. You a bitch. Stop rapping. I do the rapping because I want to do the rapping. Imagine having two jobs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine that shit. Because when you don't know when the internet could crash or anything. So depend on that. It's crazy. But if it's a passive income, then you ain't tripping. Know your difference. Know the difference. Do your homework on having a business mind and having a regular mind. What like you. Do your homework on having a business mind and having I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't gotta like my shit. It's people that do like it. It's people that do like it. You hear me? You don't even got no crypto. If you had crypto, you wouldn't even be on my platform. So get your dumb ass out of here. Goddamn dummy. Try to come acting like you. This what I'm saying. Y'all put this image on like y'all is just stop. Just stop that shit. You're a liar.
Bitch.
Your
I'm
ass
just
lying.
Beats coming on. I be talking
lying like a motherfucker.
They be like, nigga, you think you the shit. I say, look, you ain't. She get mad, try to switch. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my truck, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way, I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up every day, look, you try to make a way. You try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my truck, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way, I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up each and every day and try to make a way. You try to make a way. Get up and 5, rub me on, I'm like lotion. The light get the flicking, baby girl, what's the deal? She like, can we chill? Like, I gotta keep it real. I've been up in the streets trying to get a little cash. Me and you been smashing, but you know the bag. Come first, this shit be hurt. Gotta get some money like the motherfucking church. Treat me like a jerk, I don't even got no work. But when you come and play, you gon' get paid. I'm thinking money, cash, bitch and ass. And my swag gon' make a nigga check a bag. You be fucking on these niggas like you flexing. I be in this bitch talking like I'm from Texas. But I'm from the Chi, and I get low. Better watch your hoe, cause I bet she a gold. Tripped in the gold, head to toe, I'm getting more. I be fleeing on the scene, nigga know what it is. They like that nigga got a little bit of cash. You better watch his ass, cause the nigga get a bag. Swag through the city, niggas hella mad. They them niggas get cash. D, coke and weed, you can't fuck with me. I hustle too damn hard. Bitch, I get money like I crack cars. Big bank roll, this shit can't fold. Man, this shit don't fold. Man, this shit don't fold. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my truck, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way, I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up every day, look, you try to make a way. You try to make a way. I'm on the interstate. All these drugs in my truck, I'm thinking bigger plates. I'm really tired of busting plates. I want some real estate. Making money the legal way, I know that feeling great. But when you stuck up in the trenches, all you feel is hate. Get up each and every day and try to make a way. You try to make a way.
Damn, around you niggas, man. That's what the song about. Dealing with in the trenches with hating ass niggas, babe. Bunch of hating ass niggas. Do a beatbox. Your mama do a beatbox when she be sucking dick, butt naked with some socks on. She be beatboxing on the cock. Beatboxing on the cock is crazy. Crazy work. But that's your mama. I always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. I'll always love your mama. She's my favorite girl. I'll always love my mama. Don't you try to play. I ain't want to smoke you like that on the joke side, man. Can't try to come over here and do none of that shit, man. That shit gonna come right back. as fast. It's like a boomerang. Soon as you kick it out, it's coming right back, bitch. I'll always love your mama. She's my favorite girl. I'll always love my mama. She do. Yeah, that's what you get for asking me, can I beatbox? Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Get your goofy ass out of here. You want to come on here and think you finna have a beatbox challenge, bitch? Get the fuck on. Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. Morocco in the building. I don't even know where the fuck Morocco at, but I know it's a Morocco. I heard of it before. Morocco over there by uh Pajaco on life. Like Pajaco by Pajaco. Hell yeah. For sure. Over there. We rap it. Y'all see how many different places stepped in this motherfucker? All these foreigners stepping in, rocking with me, supporting me. How the fuck could I stop? I'd be a goddamn fool, right? We need to touch this 40K, man. I wish we can get this 50K before the year 2025 come, man. On the real. That would be a blessing. But we ain't gonna complain. We gonna be happy and grateful for what we have. We built this up. This is a family that we have. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck if you Bob the Builder, whoever the fuck you want to be, bitch. Don't come on here spamming my chat with all that bullshit. Your mama didn't teach you how to behave, manners and shit. And you didn't know your daddy. And your grandma was a crackhead. So I'm the motherfucker that's gonna put you in place. Bitch, you gonna learn your lesson. Sit your dumb ass down in the corner. You'll be able to say something and do something and participate in the chat again in damn near 10 minutes, a minute. What's wrong with you? Niggas need to stop playing with people and getting on here doing shit. For I come up the subway and make you make a sandwich or two, and you don't goddamn it get and walk out, say I don't want that shit. Fuck out of here. I come up there and throw the chips on the floor, take all the motherfucking pops, the sodas out the motherfucking cooler, push that shit over. Stop playing with me, man, with your dumb Indian ass. Could do 3.99, please. Voila. What goofy ass the fuck up out of here. I'm just I can't play with y'all either. I fuck with the Arabs. You see how you got me disrespecting my people, cracking jokes and playing and shit, nigga, cause you got this dumbass name, man. I'm finna block you just cause your name. You ain't cool. I don't like you. Fool. Bitch ass nigga. You come up there, you get slapped. You gonna slap me if I come to Subway? You think I'm gonna come up there by myself? First, I'm gonna come in there and size you up. If I feel like I could do you in, I'm just gonna go straight in. All I need to do is get that one in. Just get one in on you. And it's over with. These motherfuckers hurt, cuz. This motherfucker cover my whole face. I got a big ass face, and my hand cover my face. Slap the shit out you, then punch your bitch ass. Huh? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Why size them up when you could take them out for a nice dinner or something? Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Y'all, something else, man. You motherfuckers is crazy, man. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Nigga Roy Jones Jr. had a song, nigga. Y'all must have forgot. Deion Sanders had a song. Must be the money. Shaq had a song. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. That shit went crazy, nigga. Shaq had a top Billboard song when he was in the NBA playing for the Orlando Magic on life. Shaq, and he still be rapping right now today. His kids playing college basketball. One of them play overseas. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Don't lie, y'all don't even know, man. You motherfuckers a bunch of young dummies. Crash outs. Crash outs. Shout out to everybody who is in the building, though. I know y'all waiting on me. I was supposed to been showed y'all this shit. I'm tweaking with y'all ass. Let me do it live with you motherfuckers. What it was. It was straight. Hold on, before I do this, I'm finna see this. Tell me what y'all think of this song. Somebody asked me to play this. Let me see.
Tentacion is now appealing his conviction, and his legal team is focusing a lot of their attention on a major celebrity, Drake. We are going to explain the connections and the arguments as we sit down with Mauricio Padilla, the attorney for the convicted killer, Diedrich Devon Williams. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Diedrich Devon Williams, who's behind bars for life for murdering rapper XXXTentacion, is now appealing his case, his conviction, his sentence, on the grounds that he did not receive a fair trial. And this is in part due I want to quickly get you up to speed on this case to these new allegations, these new arguments. Maybe they're not necessarily new if you break down this case.
Nah, so I love white
three men, including Williams, were convicted and sentenced to life in prison for the 2018 killing of the star rapper. And to be more precise, they were convicted of first-degree murder and armed robbery in connection with the shooting death of the 20-year-old artist whose legal name was Jose Onfoy. Now, the jury deliberated a lot. They deliberated for a little more than 7 days before returning a guilty verdict. This was for Michael Boatwright, Diedrich Williams, and Trayvon Newsom. Now, this murder occurred on June 18th, 2018, outside of Riva Motorsports. It's a motorcycle dealership in Deerfield Beach. It's a suburb of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And XXXTentacion had just withdrawn $50,000 in cash from a bank. He was leaving the store with a friend when his BMW was blocked by an SUV. In fact, surveillance footage from the scene actually captures this shocking moment as two masked gunmen, later identified as Boatwright and Newsom, emerged from the vehicle, confronted the rapper in his driver's side window. There is a brief but very violent exchange with one of the men shooting XXX repeatedly. Afterwards, they snatch a Louis Vuitton bag containing the cash that the rapper had just withdrawn, and they speed away in the SUV. Williams was accused of being the driver of that SUV. And the friend, by the way, who was with XXXTentacion during that attack was injured, but he witnessed the murder. And the jury's deliberation was lengthy, but ultimately they concluded that the evidence presented by the prosecution was sufficient. It was beyond a reasonable doubt, enough to convict all three defendants. And that evidence included the surveillance footage. It included cell phone videos of the defendants flashing cash right after the shooting. It included incriminating text messages from Boatwright, including one right after the shooting saying, "Tell my brother I got money for the new phone." And then, just minutes after that, sending in a separate text message a news article about XXX getting shot. And I also have to mention the key testimony of the trio's accomplice, Richard Allen, who claimed that he was a part of this robbery, and he implicated the defendants. He pled guilty to second-degree murder for his role in this killing. And so before we jump into this story, I have something I gotta tell you about. I host and executive produce a show called Prime with Jesse Weber, and now it is launched on Spotify. Yes, you can listen on the go. And this show puts a spotlight on those really shocking, infamous, controversial crime stories. We go from beginning to end, from the 911 call to the verdict. We go through body cams, police interrogations, interviews with the players in the case. We want you to have a full understanding of the story from all sides. So you can follow Prime on Spotify right now. Just click the link below and in the description. Now, as I mentioned, Williams. All yours.
How do you sleep at night?
On the mattress from Mattress Firm. They have a low price guarantee, so I sleep.
Get matched at Mattress Firm? Sleep at night.
Appealing this decision, and a big focus of this is on Drake. It's also other issues that they're bringing up, so I want to get into it right now. And for that, I want to bring on Williams defense attorney Mauricio Padilla. Thank you so much for coming on, Mauricio. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming on right afterwards. So I wanted to talk about this with you, and we're going to get into more specifics of the appeal. But overall, big picture, big theme, what are you and the rest of the defense counsel arguing here?
Well, I am not arguing it. I'm not his appellate attorney. I was the trial counsel, so I'm just referencing what Mr. Patanzo, which is his appellate attorney, has stated in the brief. There's so many errors that it takes a while to even break it down. One of the main errors, in my opinion, in the case, which I had to sit through, argue, and live it, was the fact that in December of 2020. I filed a witness list. The state's reaction to that was to file a motion saying, we want the court to strike all of his witnesses, that's not even something that's legal or that you could do. You have to itemize who you want stricken. You just can't shotgun approach and say, I want all of his defense witnesses stricken, but the state attorney did that. In a hearing that I had to defend, myself to that in that motion, the court didn't grant that, but the court instructed me to file a pleading, which was the nexus in my defense witnesses and what nexus they had to my theory of defense, which I argued was inappropriate because at the end of the day, you're ordering me to give the state a blueprint of what my defense is going to be. But I was ordered to do it, and I did it. When prior to Mr. Onfroy, which I'll refer to him as X for this interview because the stage name was XXXTentacion, which was the victim in this case. Prior to him being murdered, he had posted on Instagram, if anybody kills me, I'm snitching right now, it's champagne popping. I'm paraphrasing, but something to that effect, right? So imagine the decedent said prior to his death, if anybody kills me, it's champagne poppy, which is Drake's Instagram name. I laid out in extreme detail all of my defense witnesses list, which included many rappers, because at the end of the day, the victim in this case was a rapper. He had feuds, ongoing public feuds with not only Drake, but a lot of rappers that are either signed to OVO or related to Drake in some way, including 600 Breezy, which is a Chicago-based rapper, and a rapper that's from Toronto by the name of, he goes by Top 5, which is Hassan Ali. And I had to lay that all out in detail. The court was fully aware of my theory of defense. Prior to that, I filed a motion to perpetuate the testimony of Livingston Allen, which goes by the name of DJ Academics, because DJ Academics was friends with X and had posted long YouTube, content regarding this beef. He actually posted YouTube saying that he was on the phone with X discussing the issue and the beef that he had with Drake, and specifically, X had either said or posted something about Drake's mom, and he had posted a picture of a Drake lookalike with semen on his face, and he wanted DJ Academics to post it on his own site, and he said, "I'm not going to do that." And in that conversation, DJ Academics says that you better be careful because even though, and I'm paraphrasing again, even though he's not a gangster, you may be pushing him. As a reaction to that conversation, X goes and says that he takes it out off the post off of his website or off of IG, and he says that his Instagram was hacked. I laid that out in my motion to perpetuate the testimony, which a motion to perpetuate testimony is when you have a witness that is relevant to your defense and that lives beyond the jurisdictional limits of the court, and that you feel that you're not going to be able to bring them into court. So I'm basically asking the court to allow me to go to California or wherever I have to go, depose this individual, and now with his deposition, if he doesn't show up, I could use it in my defense or in my case in chief, right? So I did that, argued it to the court, and the court, in a reaction, basically said, "I'm not going to grant your motion to perpetuate testimony. Just take his depo. Let's just take it." So okay, fine. I set a notice of hearing, went and served Drake in his castle in Beverly Hills.
There's something that you mentioned, and I want to talk about this. So first of all, there was this deposition that was taken of XXXTentacion's mother, Cleopatra Bernard. She testified that Onfroy had this ongoing feud with Mr. Graham, Aubrey Graham, Drake. She said this feud with Graham included throwing shots at Onfroy and lyrics from one of Graham's songs. You mentioned that controversial statement that he made, "If anyone tries to kill me, it was champagne poppy." The question I want to start with as we get into the Drake conversation, were you arguing, or is appellate attorneys arguing that Drake was a part of this killing, that he was the one who did this, or are you arguing that it should have just been allowed, you should have been allowed to present evidence to suggest there were other potential leads that law enforcement really didn't look at into this case? So again, what exactly we're suggesting? Are you suggesting that Drake had a part in it? It wasn't looked into and it shows a sloppy investigation and not a fair trial.
Well, in the brief and in what I was arguing in court is the latter. We are a defendant has every defend himself and to show reasonable doubt wherever it may be, and to fully investigate and articulate to a jury an alternate shooting defense or an alternate, a defense where someone else, committed this crime. Am I going to sit here and tell you that Drake was holding a gun or Drake? But the facts, as they are stated by X's own mother, is that she knew about the beef with Drake and with Migos. She knew about the violence between Migos and her son, where there was a violent episode. She knew about 600 Breezy, which is a known admitted gang member from Chicago, going to South Florida and posting on social media saying that he's blicked up, which means that I have a gun, and she was concerned about it. She testified in the depot that she discussed it with her son. She testified that the reason that she wanted additional security with him the day he died was because of this beef with Migos and everything that we're discussing. So it was relevant, and for many months during the trial, January, February, even February 7th of 2023, the judge is agreeing with me. Okay, now there comes a moment and a hearing. He goes ahead and Drake hires, after the judge enters a rule to show cause, basically saying a purge date. You have to appear for depot on this day, or I'm going to do a writ of bodily attachment. He then goes and hires Brad Cohen, a friend of the show, friend of mine as well, an excellent attorney, and Brad files several motion to quash the subpoena, and he files a motion for protective order. We go back and forth, and the judge says, and the first time that Brad shows up to court, he says, you know what, I'm gonna quash the rule of show cause. He's hired counsel. You guys can communicate and figure out when this step was going to happen. Okay, so we go back and forth. We can't agree to it for various reasons, and I'm not going to get into settlement negotiations on the show, but we can't agree. We go into court February 24th, I believe, on his motions. At that time, James Beard, which is the process server that served Drake, appeared as a witness, and I wanted to show video that he took of the actual attempted service, where it shows Drake's bodyguards or the people that are in front of his house refusing to cooperate. It showed one of Drake's employees kicking the subpoena down the road that leads to his mansion, and the judge didn't allow me to show that. Despite not allowing me to put forth that evidence, the judge did a 180 from telling me to figure it out, coordinate it, take the depot, did a 180, told me, why are you involving him? Granted the motion for protective order, granted the motion to quash my subpoena, allowed Mr. Cohen to argue California law without having a California expert there, and basically kind of chastised me about why are you bringing them into it. And as a matter of fact, he even we had taken the deposition of one of X's relatives regarding this beef, and she denied it, and the court said in open court, even his relative said that it didn't exist. And I said, yeah, well, she's lying, because the whole world knows about this beef. So for her to sit here and say that she didn't know about it it's on her credibility. So despite all of this, he does a 180. He not only grants the motion for protective order, basically saying that I can now serve him again.
Okay.
And quashes the subpoena, but the state attorney, sensing there's blood in the water, says, Judge, I'm going to renew my motion to strike all his witnesses. Okay? Or tennis, no notice. And he says, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to strike Mr. Graham. So he struck in the middle of the trial. He struck Drake from my witness list, which is completely inappropriate, considering the history of the case.
Talk to me real quick about why you think the judge did this, because in the appellate brief, and correct me if I'm wrong, there is an accusation that the court might have been biased because of Drake's celebrity status. Correct me if that allegation is wrong. And in your opinion, why do you believe the court ultimately wouldn't allow the deposition of Drake?
I'll say that Judge Usan was a complete gentleman. to me, and it was a pleasure to try the case in front of him. I do think that he made various reversible errors, and I think from the beginning he made a lot of calls that were unconstitutional, not legal. This being one of them. I don't want to speculate as to why, but when you're dealing with someone like Drake, which he's not a celebrity, he's a super celebrity. He's like in the stratosphere of fame. So when a judge does a 180 like that, I'll let the viewers or other people figure out why they think that it happened. But I'm not gonna speculate as to why it happened. But
no, I get that. I get that. I do want to ask you this because this is another part of the appeal. And that is with respect to the testimony of this gang expert, which was excluded in a pretrial hearing. And the defense, my understanding, wanted to call Jesse De La Cruz, who they had claimed, discovered visual evidence that Drake could have had ties to the same organization as a co-defendant in this case, Robert Allen. And I believe the brief states Dr. Cruz's research revealed photos of Mr. Graham throwing the same gang signs as Allen. And Allen is that accomplice who I mentioned before who testified against his co-defendants. But Cruz also revealed that people who knew Drake were allegedly seen in XXXTentacion's neighborhood threatening him before he died. The brief reads, social media posts showed these same known Graham associates were seen in Enfoy's neighborhood threatening him just prior to the murder. And then they say even more revealing is this connection that Cruz made to Drake's song lyrics, because shortly after XXX was killed, the brief writes, Mr. Graham released a song entitled Triple X with suspicious lyrics. SMS Triple X, that's the only time I shot below the neck. And Dr. Cruz found another connection between the murder and Drake's lyrics in the song I'm Upset. The song I'm Upset contains lyrics regarding Louis bags for body bags, the implication there being that Drake was referencing murder. But ultimately, Cruz was completely excluded from the trial, and the jury did not hear any of his findings. Mauricio, I have that right. And can you emphasize that a little bit more? Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yes. Okay. So Dr. De La Cruz did proffer to the court everything that you've stated regarding the song. And well known in his field, testified over 150 times in trials. They allowed the state to put their own gang expert, Detective Polo, which really bolstered a lot of what Dr. De La Cruz said regarding the necessity to bring out this testimony. I don't believe that it, based on Daubert, which is the case that we look at when analyzing whether an expert if it's appropriate for an expert to testify. I don't believe that was a legal call. I think it was error for him to do that and not allow us to put forth that testimony. And we put up pictures of Drake with Lil Wayne throwing up a Bloods gang sign and other evidence that Drake is out there flaunting gang ties. We put forth evidence of Hassan Ali, which is top 5 out there openly claiming on social media and video that he's Drake's shooter. And part of the theory of defense is to show, listen, even though these people are entertainers, okay, there's a gang related portion of it. There's a gang related side to it.
With an implant, it's like having a tooth, and you don't ever have to worry anymore about what's happening.
And X's own mother testified that she knew about this, that she knew about when 600 Breezy traveled from wherever he was, whether it's Chicago to South Florida. She knew about it. She talked to him about it. So this case had more than ample evidence and ample reason to involve a gang expert.
To be
constant battle for me to try and basically and show where reasonable doubt existed. With Allen, with Detective Curcio, the problem here is also that the state attorney, on direct of the lead of Detective Curcio, which was the lead detective in the case, she asked, "Do you have any information that Drake was involved in this?" And that was before the court struck him. So whatever reasons may have existed, the moment that the state attorney opens up their mouth and says that, now he's really at issue, because now
you're opening the door. You're opening the door to that coming in.
Yes. And not only was it an issue of her with Detective Curcio, but she asked him, you actually were able to verify whether or not Drake was in South Florida at the time. So in cross-examination, I asked, why would you have to verify if he was in South Florida? Why? Because he's a person of interest. And then I had to further ask, well, what did you do to, and I'm paraphrasing, what did you do to figure out whether he was in South Florida? He says, oh, my partner checked social media. So then I said, okay, so in a homicide case, the best that Broward Sheriff's Office has for a jury is to peep his Instagram. So it was basically breaking down the poor job that BSO did in their investigation and the tunnel vision that they had, and the fact that none of this was in the report. So you felt it important enough to check and verify whether or not he was in South Florida, but you never memorialized it in your report, and I'm not allowed to ask about it.
Well, did he also testified, Detective Curcio, that he learned that Envoy XXX had been attacked by members of Migos, right? Migos is the rap group that's a Drake. Was that came in?
It basically showed that I wasn't making this up. Like, I'm not creating it. The facts were there before I even ever alleged their involvement or filed a motion in court. They're checking to see whether or not Drake is in South Florida. That was years before I mentioned it. And Allen is saying is talking about Migos to the lead detective a month after the murder. This is years before I filed anything regarding my theory of defense. So it was just to show that this is part of the case.
Right. And the argument is that your client didn't get a fair shake, didn't get a fair trial because you couldn't expand upon this and introduce this. I want to move quickly past Drake and on cell phone data about that.
Not list a forensic expert, okay? And they tried to put forth expert testimony through someone by the name of Campani and through Detective Curcio, and the court allowed them to give expert opinion as to locations of cell phones and things that are specifically left to experts, because when you list somebody as an expert, then that opens up the doors to discovery that we can take depositions of them and put us on notice to the specific details that they're going to testify to as an expert. That didn't happen in this case. And what they allowed was this
he deserves a new trial, right?
Yes, and the two things that you mentioned are pretty egregious. The one of the Newsom is really shocking. Like they basically on redirect of the basically said that Newsom had told somebody in some dating app or something that he had buried money in his house, and so the judge buried money. He could be catching life, and a really incriminating statement. But Detective Curcio didn't have to authenticate that. They didn't have to show what cell phone it came from. Basically, he just said, "I saw this in another case," and the problem is that my client is sitting at the same table with this individual that now the court has allowed this extremely prejudicial information to come in. So that was a humongous reversible error in my opinion that affected not only my client's case but everybody that was sitting there at table, including all the co-defendants.
Moving forward though, what can we expect in terms of a timeline of appeal? When will this
When you try a case for 11 weeks that you forgetting things. When I read this, it brought it all back, and it reminded me of really how unfair the judge was with Mr. Williams, and the detrimental effects that it had for me to be able to properly defend my client.
Listen, Mauricio, I appreciate you coming on here, pleading your case, pleading for these facts that, these arguments that his appellate team will be making now to a higher court, breaking it down for us, because it can get a bit complicated in the weeds, but you really made it clear for us. So thank you so much, Mauricio. It's official. Sean Diddy Combs has been denied bail once again. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, so we have some breaking news for you on this emergency sidebar. Sean Diddy Combs will not be reunited with his family in time for Thanksgiving. No, the embattled rapper and music mogul who's been sitting in the Metropolitan Detention Center on federal sex crimes charges since he was arrested in September, he will be sitting there now, what seems to be indefinitely. Why? Because he has just been denied bail by Judge Arun Subramanian. This is the current judge overseeing this case. This
Nah, ain't no perfect crime. That's why all of them get caught at some point. It's always a clue. It's always a witness. It's always something. It's always something you leave that's gonna get you, to get caught. So you can't perfectly do wrong. Real life. Real life. It ain't real life. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
So Charles, wait, I gotta ask. Back to Diddy real quick.
Yeah.
His
boy, these little old type team trying to act just like the young.
trying to be like the young. Trying to be like the YNs. He's supposed to have a court case in May.
Shout out to the judge. Now go ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna explain that.
Right, yeah, please, because he just had of course his mom, his sons came back, and again, bond again.
This is fourth bond attempt.
Yeah. Should they let him out?
Yes, homie, because that's our right. That's our constitutional right, homie, to be able to make bond. So this is why I'm saying shout out to the judge, because the judge is saying, okay, we just had a white guy come through here with these same exact charges. Y'all let him make a $10 million bond. What's the difference? Why y'all treat? So the judge came and said that, and the judge saying, okay, I heard y'all just went in his cell, and y'all just wrongfully gathered up some supposed to be doing a prison cell search. Destroy it. You can't. So that lets you know it's a fair judge. And he didn't deny his bond. He's thinking about it. He said, okay, I need y'all to send me something, and y'all. His aspiration and his aspirations. And ended up meeting his beautiful wife. TD Jake's daughter still ain't got a man. And he stepped down and gave the whole Potter's house to a little hoe with no man. Shit, that's the red flag right there. He stepped down and get a Potter's house to his daughter who ain't got no man. Yeah, that was the first red flag right there.
Now they say.
I kill myself, then fell down. These motherfuckers started playing like the police to push me. Now, hit your head. That's how we know you're serious. Yeah, he bullshit. Niggas ain't gonna lay there and man, please. He full of shit. And I was rooting for him at first till he had that stroke in front of the congregation.
Okay. So well, speaking of lawsuits, I have to say this. Drake filed a lawsuit.
All right, here we go. Brick Baby, welcome back to Vlad TV.
And I'm back. Hold on. There might be some magic in the air. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, you're officially a repeat guest now.
Oh my God.
Yes,
don't tell
that
them
status.
that. Don't tell them that, because then I get more hate mail to the house and people wanting to cut my throat, man.
Okay, first of all, I want to ask you what your favorite number is.
So,
what's your favorite number?
My favorite number before I got into like numbers and spiritual healing stuff like that, it was 6, because I grew up in the 60s.
So it's always automatically 6. But now I'm in number 9 is my favorite number. Completion.
Okay. Are you sure it's not the number 4?
Right now it's 5. I plead the 5th.
Okay. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, man.
You walked right into it. You walked right into it.
You got it.
Okay. Because since our last interview, Lil Durk and 5 co-conspirators have been arrested for murder for hire.
Yeah.
In the situation where Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop, got killed in LA. When you go through the paperwork, it says that the location where Quando Rondo and his crew were staying in LA was provided by co-conspirator 4. And right when it happened, a whole bunch of people started to say Brick Baby is co-conspirator 4. In fact, I had Whack 100 on my show, and I think he was trying to imply the same thing.
So they said that or co-conspirator number 4 is I'm the one that provided the location to OTF. I wouldn't be right here doing all this first and foremost if I was co-conspirator number 4. Now, the way the world's working, some snitches are playing into their snitch role or into their roles, but at this point, like, that's really my homeboy. Would it be
who's your homeboy?
Durk.
Okay.
Durk. Me and Quando Rondo, when this happened, me and Quando Rondo had officially talked 3 to 4 times already. And I ain't said this nowhere else, but me and Quando Rondo had let their beef be their beef and our relationship be our relationship. It ain't no buddy, you know what I mean? But you might need some mentorship. You know what I mean? Like you ain't had no dudes or so. At that point, I wouldn't have been the one to provide a location, and I doubt that Quando Rondo will let me know where he's at when he's in LA. Like I know that we talked a couple times, but Fat Meat ain't greasy because had I been in the streets and been low on money and somebody called me like, hey, I got 60,000 if you could tell me where bro at or 100, they might know where he at.
Well, the reason why they try to pin it on you was because after that incident, Quando said that he's no longer a rolling 60. He's putting his flag down, and people started
Who co-conspirator number 4 is, then it all makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like that do make sense. Like it makes sense what the world is saying, but it's like y'all didn't crack the code this time. I know the fans usually solve the case, but y'all didn't crack the code this time. That's how I feel. It either could have been that it was somebody that was tied in that dropped the low. It definitely the 2 big names that they thinking of. I doubt it's them. And I know I'm one of the big names or whatever the case is. But how I feel like it went, I feel like it's like he might have called in like, they just slid on us down here in LA. You gotta look at it this way. They just slid on us down here in LA, cuz can y'all help us hop in the field? Like da. And the homies probably didn't give them no helping hand due to the fact that you ain't been involved with us the whole time you've been growing. You get what I'm saying? Like the young dudes that are hop in the field with him, he should have been came to LA and snatched them up and kicked it with him. And all it takes is to pull up, post some rose, post some lean or whatever the case is, kicking for a couple hours, make them feel like they really a friend. You get what I'm saying? And maybe you'll have more people. Like some people just pop in, go take pictures and get on. you know what I mean, they don't check on nobody's well-being. So now when you get into some smoke, like, well, bro, I came down there, like, yeah, came and took pictures with us a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a close relationship with nobody on this side of the fence enough to where they probably will play ball for you. And when he seen that, he probably dropped it too. I don't know. It could go either way, though. He could have been backdoor.
So let's talk about the whole situation, because I went through the paperwork piece by piece, not only Lil Durk's indictment, but also the other 5 guys.
Okay.
So I know exactly what the people like to say I'm the feds, whatever else. No, you can actually look it up on the internet.
You just know how to access these websites.
I know how to access. I know how to do Google searches. I found the actual paperwork. Not that hard to find.
My ex-girlfriend's mom got y'all beat by 100, by like 1,000. Ran my stuff. She told her he has 2 court dates coming up. He went to jail for this. He went to jail for this as a juvenile. That. And I'm like, this